Ooni of Ife's wives, they said they were envious of QueenNaomi and Dr. Elizabeth as Kabiyesi delegates them to go to Abuja to navigate with some health insurance company on how to get health insurance coverage for their patients in Equity Specialist Clinic and Diagnostic Center. You know that on Monday, Kabiyesi launched his own international hospital. This hospital is about he named it Equity Specialist Clinic and Diagnostic Center. And according to his during his interview, he said a whole lot of things concerning that Equity hospital, because they said it is one of its kind. It has some international standard, you know. So he said that the development is square to to his involvement and investment in Nigerian health sectors, as demonstrated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Addressing newsmen on the motivation behind the healthcare conglomerate, Ooni said, "The last pandemic drew my attention to a lot of untapped medical potentials of we black people, especially here on the throne of Oduduwa. These things, herbs and its likes, are what saved us from experiencing major challenges faced by most developed countries, when nobody, wealth and status notwithstanding, could travel to seek medical attention abroad. I had to constitute a team of scholars, particularly in the medical profession and veterans in the business of the ancient herbal and alternative medicine, who brainstormed on exploring the best in our local herbal medicine. And this led to the discovery of potent solution through which beneficial products with which we combated and defeated the pandemic were discovered. I must hail the collaboration with the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Afe Babalola University, Edo-Ekiti, National Institute for Pharmaceutical Research and Development, and Frontline Medical Research Institution in the country, which brought us this far. I remember developing an initiative called Pan-African Foundation for Indigenous Medical Research and Development in 2020 during the celebration of African Traditional Medicine Day. All these activities have now snowballed into Equity Health Group, an international hospital and diagnostic center with a lot of interlinked arms of medical solution, including drug manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and vaccine production, amongst others. The best part of it is that this facility will source its ingredients locally. Wow, that's interesting. Thereby strengthening the naira while boosting the country's productivity. Equity Health Group stands at the forefront of healthcare innovation, encompassing a diverse portfolio of subsidiaries. Through these subsidiaries, we endeavor to revolutionize healthcare delivery and promote well-being globally. At Equity Health Group, we believe in patient-centered care, innovation, and integrity. Through this initiative, the Ooni reiterated that premium must be placed on humanity and life, in particular by ensuring nobody is denied qualitative health care due to financial constraints, especially during emergency. This brings us to our own topic, this particular topic of getting them a health insurance coverage. You know that, like he said, that the main aim of this initiative is to place premium on humanity and life, in particularly by ensuring nobody is denied qualitative health care due to financial constraint, especially during emergencies. We do know that if you come to Nigerian hospitals, you find out that many people lost their life as a result of them not being able to provide the huge amount of money that will be required for their treatment immediately. You know, and for this reason, most hospitals allow patients to pass on just because they cannot provide the money. So because Kabiyesi doesn't want such a thing to happen in this his new hospital, he decided that Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth should go and negotiate with some of these health insurance schemes. For all their patients, they will have health insurance coverage. This simply helps them to get treatment anytime, and let's say they have an emergency, something that maybe they have a very, how will I put it, emergency health issue that maybe requires an operation or that requires a huge amount of money and they cannot pay it. With the help of this health insurance coverage, they will be able to receive treatment, and the health insurance companies that they are partnering with will be the ones to take care of their bills. So Kabiyesi is doing a great job. You see, one thing I love so much about Kabiyesi is that he is a good man who really wants to develop Nigeria by all means. If there's about 5 or 6 of his kind in Nigeria, I bet you a lot of things will be okay in this country. Even though some people will open their mouth to say, he's doing his own business. Do you know how many people he will employ in that hospital? Most of the companies he already owns here in Nigeria, do you know how many people, how many staff he pays monthly, thereby helping to comb unemployment in Nigeria? He is doing a great job. Oh. He's only a fool or someone who doesn't love him will open his mouth to say that he's doing all of that to establish himself. Who doesn't want to establish himself? Then, in the process of establishing himself, he's employing a whole lot of people. This issue of getting an health insurance coverage for their patient, do you know what it will cost him? Do you know what it will cost him? And he wants to do this to ensure that nobody loses his or her life when brought to this equity specialist clinic and diagnostic center. Kabiyesi is doing a great job. And in as much as a lot of us are always talking about the wife, the juju, this and if we start to talk about the good things that Kabiyesi is doing, I bet you we will stop talking about the wives, you know. But one thing about people is that they like to hear about the women thing. So you give them what they want. That's the thing. So when he chooses Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth to go to Abuja to negotiate with these insurance companies, they said the wives were envious of Queen Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth. But for what? Kabiyesi have other things that all those wives does for him. Why will Queen Naomi's own be different? The thing is that had it been it is Dr. Elizabeth that went there alone, there won't be room for envy. There will be no. But as long as Queen Naomi is involved, they will always find a way to say that Queen Naomi is taking their shine from them and all of that. Whereas they are the ones that is disturbing Queen Naomi in her marriage. Anyway, guys, like I will always remind you, these are all alleged information, okay? But Kabiyesi owning this equity specialist clinic and diagnostic center is not an alleged information. It is not. It is indeed first-hand information, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share my video. Bye. I love you guys.